Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. On the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Gilliam. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Singleton. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Pop over the middle. It's Booker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down, it's a handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to pass. It's Owens. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
Will take over first and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Gilliam. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's second down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down after that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Owens. Finds his man. It's Simon. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's King. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Gardner. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Texas 14, Georgia.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down.
Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
It's now 2nd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
0.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Glenn. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. It's a run to the left. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
14, Georgia.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Owens. The sure hands, it's Simon. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's King. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Longhorns begin a new series here, first and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Will hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it to the left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's King. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now from the pistol formation. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Owens. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Glenn. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Owens. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, just a devastating turnover. You're in field goal range with a chance to go ahead late, and now the defense takes over after that fumble. Just brutal.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down. but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Booker. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The sure hands. It's Gilliam. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First down for the offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side on the toss. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Owens. Grab down the middle, it's Glenn. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So here we go, 4th and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Georgia 14.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. One man of the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. Second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead.